Sound to whales is everything. It's their hands. These are animals with the biggest brain on Earth and the most powerful sonic apparatus. They spend a lot of their time deep down. They're diving for an hour at a time in darkness. Just like a submarine is echolocating, they ping a signal out and then they wait for that signal to bounce off something and come back as the signal. And from that information, they could get an idea of what's there.
They constantly click, and that click sometimes can be really loud, and you can feel it in your body. It's like going to a DJ and feeling that bass. Once I had an experience with a sperm whale. It clicked, my ears almost like bounced back. It's really an amazing feeling, you know.
You don't develop a huge, complicated brain if you're not using it. Whales have little channels of communicating where they could talk to each other hundreds of kilometers away using sound.
Sperm whales make clicks in sort of rhythmic patterns that we call codas. Any family might have 20 to 25 different coda patterns that they use when they're having conversations with each other. And some of them are unique to different places in the world. In the Eastern Caribbean, they make a lot of what we call a 1 + 1 + 3. That sounds kind of like this. And that's only ever been recorded in the Caribbean. And it's been identical for the last 35 years. These are really different ways of life that are being labeled by these coda patterns. In the same way that human language is kind of a shorthand for where you come from. You can make a lot of missteps when traveling simply by speaking incorrectly or introducing yourself differently. Do you hug? Do you shake hands? Do you bow? And a growing concern has to do with the noise that we're putting into the ocean. Everything we do impacts everything they're doing. The sound is causing high levels of stress in animals like this. No one wants to live at a rock concert. You can imagine trying to have your home inside an arena while some metal band is playing. And that's increasingly what the ocean feels like.
Sophie Store Demo anhören, Ocean X nach weiteren Schildkrötensichtungen durchsuchen. Sollten wir Edit Reader ein Dankeschön senden. Neuer schwarzer Stift. Schön, ein neuer schwarzer Stift. Aber ich muss nie auf Toilette und in die Dusche. Nichts Neues.
It's Irina. Since there's no dive today, I'm going to lose myself in the wet lab to work on those samples you sent up from the brine pool. Hey, have you listened to my daughter's track? Interesting, right?
Mhm. Neue Einsicht. Okay.
Mirai, remember the tag we found on the turtles? I put it out on the network and I got the strangest message back. I'm going to take a tender to a small island nearby and check it out. I'll explain everything later. Still no mapping drone, by the way.
Hey, it's me. Nana didn't qualify for the study. Doctor says we missed the window. Whatever that means. Hard to tell what she remembers now. It's tough. Not sure my head's 100% there with school. Honestly, seems like a waste of money. Anyway, see you.
Oh, Mann. Ah, guck mal, es sieht geil aus. Quallen tauchen da lang. Was gibt's hier zu sehen? Nicht viel. Ah, oh, ich werde so langsam ein bisschen müde. Weil da war was Neues, ne? 2 neue sogar. Oh Mann.
Brine pools are amazing habitat. It's a lake on the bottom of the ocean. And it's this surreal seascape. Chemically, each one of them is unique.
These brines undoubtedly contain bacteria, archaea, and viruses that are unknown to science. We know that they're incredibly rich in undescribed life forms. They have the perfect cocktail, the perfect recipe for life. These sites aren't just salty, they can be violent, characterized by eruptions and incredibly unstable conditions. So to live in them, you have to not only be hardy, but you have to be able to endure constantly changing conditions, because not one day is the same. The organisms that live there, they undergo a constant biological warfare with each other to dominate the environment, to survive in the system. The biochemicals that they produce to do that biological warfare are applicable to curing diseases like cancer, Alzheimer's. They produce antibiotics and antivirals that can also be used to improve human health. And we drop targets as we go, so we know exactly where we sample. Exploring these habitats is absolutely necessary because the metabolic potential there has the capacity to change the way we think about medicine, to change the way we think about antibiotics, based on our knowledge that we gain from studying these incredible environments in the deep sea.
Da kann man viel rausholen, ja. Weiche Roboterfinger. Squishy.
Imagine if I was sent in to go study the Mona Lisa, and I come in with a pair of snippers, and I'm like, I'm gonna need to cut this baby up a little bit to see what kind of chemical composition is going on there. Like, you wouldn't do that, right?
Okay.
We don't have to kill these animals. We don't have to kill to understand. If we could do a single cell, that means we don't need to kill 20,000 animals to be able to really understand that one. We could do our work much more non-invasively.
So we are working this year on a new project to deploy tags on orcas. We need to learn more about the diet and how they use the habitat. So by deploying those tags, we get the information we need. It is the least invasive method. It is suction cups. So it is not a scratch on the whale afterwards, which is something we really like.
In the deep sea, we use these like robotic claws from the oil and gas industry that gets you the sample, but this is so archaic. So we've been designing something called squishy robot fingers, which are ways to be gentle when we study the deep sea. But I think we could even take this another level. There's some organism, we quickly encase it. It's like a medical checkup. We give it a swab to get its genome. We image it from all directions. We open it up, the animal goes away, and we have more information than we've ever had before.
Was
These animals are Mona Lisas. Our perception of them should change. We should be more delicate.
Ui. Was es nicht alles gibt, der Hammer. So, nächster Tauchgang. Oder ne, hier ist nichts Neues, ne? Genau. Da war auch nichts. Ne. Tag 13. Wir sind ohne Karte in der Schlotregion unterwegs, da wir die Drohne verloren haben. Ich tauche blind, aber ich weiß, dass diese Schlote Irina wichtig sind. Wir haben hier einen Pleisender unserer Wahlschule geortet. Ich hoffe, er fiel bloß ab. Das hier ist immerhin kein normaler Ort für eine Wahl. André hat den Sicherheitsmodus für den Tauchanzug aktiviert, also habe ich nur eine begrenzte Reichweite. Ich schwimme nach Süden, um den U-Boot-Abholpunkt zu finden. Ich bin bereit zum Tauchen. Dann tauchen wir. Bam, 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 bam. Na? Tauch. Hallo? Ah.
I'm in and okay.
Ihr seid neu. Großer Laternenfisch.
Relax. You know I've got this.
Of course, but we'll keep unnecessary chatter to a minimum to help you focus.
Roger that. No chit-chat. Singing's okay though, right?
Yep, darfst du. Wow, was bist du? Schlafhai. Okay. Links oder rechts? Links oder rechts? Da ist noch einer. Ui, hab dich. Ich mach links.
Irina, how will I know the difference again between a dormant vent and a live vent?
Well, the live vents would have 400-degree water streaming out. So
Noch einer.
Check. Wide berth and the live hydrothermal vents.
Sorry, I thought my mic was muted. This is a dormant field. No live vents.
Noch einer. Ganz schön viele hier unterwegs auf einmal. Noch ein schlafender Schlot. Boah, UV-Licht sieht natürlich sehr geil aus, ne? Rotlicht und ohne Licht sieht man nicht viel. Ich schwimme jetzt hier lang. Die sind auch im Kreis geschwommen. Und da lang. Volles Labyrinth hier unten. Oh, no Map Data, genau. Da war ja was. Sackgasse. Aufzeichnung. Sieben von 12. Leute. Ah, hier bin ich gestartet. Ich hab's doch gewusst. Schwimmen wir hier lang. Wieder einmal. Ja, nicht unbedingt direkt davor. So, ich bin vorhin rechts abgebogen. Jetzt will ich geradeaus weiter schwimmen halt. Da ist doch was.
Neither of you are gonna believe this. I think I found the mapping drone.
Really?
No way.
Can you scan it to make sure?
Scan confirms. If the drone could make it all the way here, why would it die while it was mapping?
I really wish I knew. Maybe at some point we can borrow equipment to do a proper salvage operation and find out.
Hätte sein können, dass ich jetzt die Daten übernommen habe. Ich schwimme hier durch diese Gegend.
Okay, this dive just keeps getting stranger. How hot did you say that water typically is in a live vent?
Is that a joke?
No joke. Well, we're down one drone, but discovered an unmapped vent system.
Mirai,
This is great. I truly believe that these systems are the key to understanding the origins of life. Thank you so much for doing the dive under these conditions.
Actually, that might be the answer.
What?
To why the drone died.
We were talking about the origins of life.
My mind won't stop if it can't fit all the pieces together. The mapping drone may have cruised too close to the vent. It's got more delicate equipment on its underside that are not rated for anything close to that temperature.
You sound almost pleased.
Well, it's better to know the flaws so you can fix them.
Ich schwimme eigentlich nur noch im Scan-Modus rum, ne?
I know we're giving me the silent treatment, but I think I just discovered a new species of octopus.
Not sure I can confirm that with just one scan.
Sorry, didn't copy that. Weiß nicht, ob ich hier richtig bin. Ich schwimme einfach hier lang. Ich denke, ich habe mich verschwommen. Schon ziemlich düster hier so, mitten tief im Meer. Aber stellt euch das mal vor, das wird wirklich gehen, so mit so einem einfachen Taucheranzug so. Oh.
Describe, please.
Red, glowing, need more?
Mirai, I would give that a very wide berth, like maybe from your sub.
Und jetzt? Wobei, das möchte ich jetzt mal hier ohne Licht sehen. Cool. Ich bin hier gerade ein bisschen desorientiert, weil ich weiß gerade gar nicht, wo ich genau hin muss und was ich genau machen soll. Was ist...
Are you kidding me?
Describe, please.
I can't. I mean, I don't want to.
Mirai, you're making me uneasy.
Seriously, we'll look at it together when I'm done with the dive.
Okay. Bohrwerkzeug. Hier unten. Das sieht nach Höhle aus. Wie doch die... Sind das Muscheln? Ja, ne? Ja, voll die Muscheln. Sedimentrohr.
Alter, ihr macht mich verrückt. Kommt ihr alle her? Wow. Voll die leuchtenden Augen, ey. Ja, ui. Ui. Ich finde das ehrlich gesagt noch zu hell. Ohne Licht. Nummer 11. Einer fehlt noch. Einer fehlt noch. Puff, 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 puff. Was ist das? Was ist das?
Oh no! What happened to you? Were you sick?
Ja, da habe ich erstmal was zum Scannen. Na, der Hai schiebt mich weg, ey. Mann. Da sind noch was. Da sind noch was. Genau. Habe ich sie alle? Sieht so aus, ne?
Just getting a few last scans. And saying goodbye to a friend.
A2.
Can you send the sub?
Ach, den habe ich noch gescannt. Die Wissenschaft war immer schon ein Schritt hinter der Industrialisierung des Ozeans. Ich hätte gern, dass zur Abwechslung einmal die Wissenschaft vor der Industrialisierung arbeitet und dass die Wissenschaft der Industrialisierung Grenzen aufzeigt. Da kannst du lang.